true picture of the inside.
This is a security message. Please send all staff regularly patrol this station. CC.
You know.
There we go. Good morning, everybody. It's fantastic to see so many people here for what is this momentous occasion. We have all been waiting for a long, long time for this day with the opening of Beaulieu Park Station. So it's a hugely significant event, not least of all because it's the first new station to be built on Greater Eastern Main Line in more than 100 years. And we're doing it in the 200th year of rail, which I think we're going to be hearing more about later on as well. So I'm Louise McKinley, I'm the Deputy Leader of Essex County Council, and I lead on our economic growth and infrastructure work. So yesterday, the station opened its doors for the first time. First train arrived at 7:20 in the morning. And of course today we're seeing commuters use it for the first time. And what an incredible piece of infrastructure. I just love the roof. I think it looks beautiful. Not just about the train, it's about how people can get here as well. So we've got the parking, over 700 cars. It's a great infrastructure linkage project as well. We've got 500 cycle spaces. And a project of this scale doesn't happen overnight. Although the spade in the ground only started a couple of years ago, it has been in the making for some time. And I can looking around the room now, I can see many of you who have sat round the various tables discussing this. So thank you for all that you have done, and I hope you're as delighted as I am with the outcome. Because it's been a great project between both public and private. Network Rail and Murphy have delivered the station build, Greater Anglia taking on the management of the station, the City Council as the local planning authority, and of course Essex County Council as the commissioning body. Q, part of their funding has gone towards the project and helping to integrate the station into the wider Garden community. And the bulk of the £175 million funding has been from the government's Housing and Infrastructure Fund, which was launched under the previous government back in November 2016 and is administered by Homes England. We've been working very closely with them over the past few years, as you would expect. And the impact of this station isn't just about commuters getting to work, it's what this means for this area. We've got 10,000 homes that are projected in the coming years, and we want to make sure that businesses know that Chelmsford is open for business, and how better than to show them that when we can have a fantastic piece of infrastructure that isn't just the beacon of how people can get around, but actually obviously enables that as well across Essex and into the city. The community, the Garden Community centre will also, the garden community will see 10,000 new homes, and of course with that needs to come the additional infrastructure as well. So this is just the start, because we will be seeing new health services, new community facilities, new schools, and really showing not just Essex but the broader country that Essex can be a fantastic place to live, work and do business. Station, I just want to say a final big thank you to everybody who has been involved. I've mentioned some of the partners and the businesses who've obviously been at the forefront of this, but that effort has not gone unrewarded. The station has been delivered ahead of schedule, and there are many people that can stand in my position and say that, and that is testament to the commitment and the hard work of all of you. So thank you very much and well done. You should be very proud of yourselves. We do have just a few people who want to say some words. We're going to start with James Cleverley, who many of you know, but he was standing in for Cammy Ravennock. It is within her constituency that this new station sits, but she has been somewhat delayed this morning, so we're hopeful she may join us later on. But James, can I welcome you on? Thank you.
Louise, thank you very much. It feels a bit like stars in your eyes, you know, when someone walks on and says, Matthew, today I will be Kemi Babenot. But I'm here saying thank you on her behalf, because this piece of infrastructure is about so much more than just a train station. It is about so much more than travel. This is about unlocking the potential of our wonderful county, and particularly this bit. I'm going to hand over in a minute to Lord Henley, Peter Henley, who I have known and worked with for longer than I think either one of us would want to admit. And we were chatting just before the start of this, and as Louise said, this is the first new station in this part of the country for a century. And I was really struck by the fact that our Victorian and Edwardian forebears understood the transformational importance of transport infrastructure, because it unlocks potential. It unlocks the potential of people to get to jobs, to see their families. It unlocks land which might otherwise be unproductive into business opportunities. So when we see the trains coming through this fantastic, and I dare to say it, even though I'm not traditionally a fan of modern architecture, a genuinely beautiful new station, it is not just about moving people around the map. It is about making sure that this area has its full potential unlocked. That's what this is about. Louise has already said that a number of people deserve thank yous, and projects like this do not happen overnight. They are neither cheap, nor quick, nor easy. But this has been delivered on time and on budget. Let me just say that again, ladies and gentlemen. On time and on budget. The people that championed this project, including Vicky Ford, my good friend, former MP here. Louise has been personally heavily involved working with this tripartite project, Essex, Greater Anglia and Network Rail, bringing this together. And I shouldn't have started doing thank yous, because you always miss people out. And I apologise if there are people in the audience who have been instrumental in delivering this who I've not thanked, but you know how much work you have done. So once again, thank you for everything that you have done to help make this project a reality. Thank you for being here today and weathering the cold weather. And if a station looks amazing and beautiful in a dull, grey, late October morning, imagine how resplendent it will look in the glorious summer days of the future. And you can feel justly proud of the work that you have done.
Right, I think he's going to say a few words about the Great British Railways of 200 years. Thank you.
Yeah, really nice to see you all. There are two dangers in making many speeches on a railway station. The first is that you get interrupted by the announcements, though the design of this place is good enough to actually put us around the corner, so hopefully that isn't a problem. And the other is that several people all say the same things in different words, and the audience gets terribly fed up with it. But James is absolutely right. Both speakers so far have celebrated opening a new station, and as the Rail Minister, it gives me enormous pleasure to be here too, particularly since, as James says, it's opened ahead of schedule and on budget. And it is right that it is the first station to open on the Great Eastern Main Line in over a century, which is a pretty good achievement actually. And as we celebrate Railway 200 this year, the station is a testament to the enduring ability of the railway to transform lives and livelihoods. Thanks to over 140 million of government funding, together with support from local partners and developers, communities will now enjoy much better connectivity. It will offer local people a real alternative to the car, which will reduce congestion, shorten journeys and help to cut pollution in the local cornerstone of Chelmsford Garden community, supporting 10,000 new homes and boosting the local economy by an estimated 250 million. The station will be run by Greater Anglia, the latest train operator to become publicly owned, as we strive to build a simpler, more efficient and accountable railway. So from me, as from the other speakers, thank you to everyone who made this possible. Colleagues in local and central government, Network Rail, Greater Anglia and all those on the ground. And thank you to the local communities who have championed this project. It's your station. The railway delivers connectivity, which delivers economic growth, jobs and homes. This station will deliver all three. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And next up, I'd like to invite Katie Frost. Katie is from Network Rail Anglia, and she's the route director.
Thank you, Louise, and thank you everybody for being here. It is so amazing to have the opportunity to speak at an event like today, and it is so wonderful to see so many people here able to celebrate what we have achieved together. As many of you know and might imagine, then building a new station is a pretty complex undertaking. It has taken years of hard work and dedication by our partners at Essex and Chelmsford, working with the railway industry to reach this point. And I want to thank everybody for working so collaboratively to make that happen. I'm not sure if you're aware, I don't know if anyone's mentioned it already, this is the first station to be built on the Great Eastern Main Line in over 100 years, part of the 200th year of celebrating the railway. But importantly, firstly, I would like to thank our most important stakeholders, and that's our passengers, for their patience over the last 2 years while we've delivered this brand new station. It is so important that we work with the construction industry to find ways to minimise the impact of building new stations on those who want to be able to travel on the railway. And on a project of this size, we can't avoid causing some disruption on our ability to run services. So I am so grateful for the patience of our customers while we've been delivering what hopefully you'll all agree is an incredible new station. And I'm confident that we will repay that patience as we work together with colleagues at Greater Anglia to deliver an excellent rail service over the years to come. At this point, I would like to personally thank our delivery contractor, John Murphy & Sons, for building this new station ahead of time, as you've already heard us mention. We shouldn't underestimate how hard that is. To deliver a project like this ahead of time, on budget, really is no mean feat. And the skill of all of the engineering teams at Network Rail, at Murphy's and many other subcontractors, the whole supply chain, to plan and deliver a project of this scale on a live operational railway has been incredible. And to do all of that safely and with minimal disruption to our passengers has been, quite frankly, outstanding. You've been so welcoming and accommodating to so many visitors keen to see the new station up close and personal, including a certain Michael Portillo. I don't know if many of you saw the documentary that was on in April this year. If you haven't seen it, it's still available on iPlayer. But it was just an incredible achievement to be able to see Beaulieu Park Station on that Great British Railways TV show earlier in the year. Finally, this project wouldn't have been possible without the long-term vision of colleagues at Essex County Council who secured the funding for this new station together with their partners. Your tenacity and dedication to find a way to fund and build this new railway station together with the Beaulieu developers proves how we can work together, private and public sector, to deliver for the communities that we all serve. I'm so glad that we have had the opportunity to work alongside you to be able to deliver this magnificent new station for Chelmsford and Essex. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie. And last but certainly not least is Martin Beeble, who is the Managing Director of Greater Anglia.
Thank you, Louise. Thank you. So I'm going to savour this moment. Welcome to Beaulieu Park. And so it's 6 years ago I moved to Essex, and I looked at a house just over there, and I remember seeing on the literature there's a railway station coming soon. And it's not coming soon anymore, it's here today. And we at Greater Anglia are exceptionally proud to be the train operator that both runs this fantastic station and of course also provides the frequent, reliable and high quality train service for the passengers who use it. With our state-of-the-art modern trains and of course working closely with Katie and our colleagues at Network Rail, we've been delivering punctuality of over 95% on this line over the last 3 years. That's industry leading, and I can guarantee to you all here today that I and the team are fully committed to maintaining those high standards now and in the years ahead. And I hope today, as to see this fantastic new station, you've been able to meet and talk to one of the 20 colleagues that will be manning this station. From first train through to last train, every day, offering helpful assistance, support and information, and trying to make customers' journeys simple and as straightforward as possible. And I think, if you think about accessibility, I think this station is genuinely accessible in literally every meaning of the word. It's so well connected. So we've already heard, and I won't go through all of the stats again, but we've got fantastic bus connections, we've got plenty of cycle parking, we've got 700 plus car parking spaces, we're right next to the A12, and of course, we're only a short walk away from one of the fastest growing housing developments in Essex and the rest of the county and the rest of the region. It's ideally situated for people locally to take advantage of that modern, convenient train service and those journeys that are on offer. So we really, really look forward to welcoming everybody to this impressive new station and to enjoy the great train service which operates to and from it. And Katie and others have said before me, and I think my 5-year-old would use the turn of phrase, teamwork makes the dream work. He mostly uses it when he wants some help in doing something, but I would add that this station genuinely is a reflection of that mantra. And I'd like to add my thanks to those that have come before me in saying a massive thank you from the bottom of our hearts to the Department for Transport, to Homes England, Essex County Council, Chelmsford City Council, Countryside Homes, L&Q, Murphy, Network Rail colleagues here at Greater Anglia. It's been an incredibly successful team effort. Thank you too to James, to Lord Hendy, to Councillor McKinley, and to all of you for coming here today to celebrate this and to join us. Thank you very much.
Okay, so in just a minute we will unveil the plaque, but before we do, can I just say that afterwards there will be the opportunity to go on a tour around the station. Now you've all got dots on your name badges, that denotes which group you are in. Everybody will be leaving at the same time and you'll be brought back to the platform for 11:30. Please don't disappear early, because at 11:30 we are going to have one final arrival, which is the Tornado steam locomotive will be coming through. So you'll have the opportunity to see that and obviously take the photos, etc. alongside that. Okay, if I could ask, already there, lovely. Right, we can now do the unveiling.
opening. Doors opening.
The 1112 Greater Anglia service to Colchester Town is delayed.
This is not stopping.
Has secondary access to all platforms, tactile directional labelling for vision impairments, and our staff have always got hands to assist
One is very
and
delayed.
of our trains. If you have any questions about your new station, please speak to a member of our friendly team. On behalf of Greater Anglia, welcome to Beaulieu Park.
For your safety, please stand well back from the platform edge while waiting. Fast trains pass through this station regularly.
Platform 3 is not scheduled to stop at this station. Please keep back from the platform edge. The train approaching platform 3 will not stop here.
Oh.
Oh, so it's the Norwich one, is it? Something like
Okay.
that. This isn't good. There's another train scheduled to go before the steam engine.
Please stand back on platform 3. Please stand back. Thank you. We're going to stand back on platform 3.
Freight train.
a bit more delayed. There's another train behind the Noricon.
The approaching train will not stop here. Platform 3 for the 11:38 all station service for Ipswich. Passengers on platform 2 awaiting the Tornado steam locomotive. This train has just left Chelmsford and is expected in approximately 5 minutes. Please stand back from the platform edge, remain behind the yellow line at all times. 2 in just under 3 minutes time. You must stand back from the platform edge at all times for yours and others to safety.
The train now approaching platform 3 does not stop here.
The train now approaching platform 2 is the Tornado steam locomotive. Please stand back from the platform edge, remain behind the yellow line at all times and obey instructions from staff and police officers. This is for yours and other visitors' safety. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Please stand well back from the platform edge while
Yeah, thank you. The last bit of energy that's quite old photo that's brilliant. Incredibly awesome. I wish I could have stayed to see it hot. But we've seen it arrive, we've seen it at Chelmsford. I'm very, very happy. Even for us, it's too cold. Yeah.
Welcome to this service for London Liverpool Street.
Yeah, this is history.
We will be calling at Chelmsford, Shenfield, Stratford and London Liverpool Street.
Well, when I saw you when I was in the waiting room, I was like,
The next stop will be Chelmsford.
I didn't even like that.
This one should be going in a minute. There we go, that's the whistle.